Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane? Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane. We all know this classical nursery rhyme, yet from such an innocent song drives a terrible tale, one of murder and terror. To the exact time of this story's hostile debate, it had become a subject of much talk among parents and elders who debate whether this nursery rhyme is appropriate for children given the origins. So what is this story that had caused such controversy? Well, allow me to indulge you. The story of the Muffin Man begins in the past, perhaps as early as 1820, though some say was even further back than that. The titular Muffin Man was a beloved member of the community who would travel to homes delivering muffins, as was customary for the time period. During this time, a spree of kidnappings had the community in shock, and distressed families would find themselves confronted with a basket of muffins in the morning following the disappearance of their children. This, of course, put the Muffin Man in suspicions from authorities, who quickly arrested him. What follows was a terrible thing indeed. Heading to the culprit's home, authorities were confronted with many children of varying ages, tied up and beaten severely. Some had died of abuse, but a great many more were still alive. The surviving children were returned to their families, and the Muffin Man was hung for his crimes, though he swore innocence until the day of his execution. Following the death of the Muffin Man, the community began to rest again, and the children were able to play outside again. Then the fresh spree of kidnappings began, and families once again found themselves confronted with baskets of muffins left at their doorstep in place of the missing children. Authorities were at a loss and deeply angered, patrolling the streets both day and night, yet they could not find the culprit. After 2 weeks of terror, the kidnappings stopped and would not resurface. To this day, the mysterious kidnapper was never discovered, and in a total half a dozen children were missing, never to return, making this innocent nursery rhyme far more sinister than most would think at first.